Hero Webcomics here with a serious video. I am smiling because, basically, the evil transgender movement is leading our children astray. It's inspiration. When inspiration hits you, you gotta go with it. Yes, the devil is after our children. It's after everybody actually, but our children are the most vulnerable because they have the least knowledge about his tactics. Okay. Yes, the transgender movement is basically a conglomeration of all kinds of other things that have been attacking our children, people, ever since the dawn of time. Yes, pagan image, definitely. The image of the Hollywood, the hot, sexy Hollywood person, the things in the magazines, in the, TV shows, music videos, movies, all kinds of stuff. Now, yes, it's basically that image of the perfect people, the perfect people. All that stuff there, as well as all these commercials and everything advertising for, oh yes, you're not a real man unless you use our product. You're not a real woman unless you use our product. All that stuff comes together. And you see someone who's actually, has a normal human body, looks at that stuff that's photoshopped to heck and back. Not real, not at all. Emaciated, poor, unfortunately emaciated supermodels. Poor, unfortunately, just burned out bodybuilders. So many different things. That's what a man is. That is what a woman is. They say, the world keeps saying them. And they believe this stuff to either 1 point or 2 points. Either they try to imitate the person born with testicles, the male, tries to imitate the bodybuilder, okay? Burn himself out, starve himself, they call it cutting, starve themselves, okay? To try to imitate what the bodybuilder looks like, even though that stuff is, can be very unhealthy, or it's a very special diet. That could be very unhealthy. Or it could be like something like that. The female, the person with ovaries, they try to look like the emaciated, bony supermodel. Okay, that's supposed to be the perfect person. Blonde, and 100 pounds or less, which is impossible for some people to do, and that ticks me off so much because people are trying to get to this. I'm sorry, but people cannot. Not everyone looks exactly the same. This is the huge issue with this thing. Not everyone looks the same. Not everyone can look the same. Okay. And that's the issue with this bullcrap. They're trying to conform to this horrible lifestyle that does not work, okay? But then, of course, you have the other people, the people that say they're transgender. Here's the deal. They decide, I don't want to be male, born with more testicles. I'm like, you have no choice. Sorry. I don't want to be female. When people more ovaries say, oh, you have no choice. Sorry. Biology is ironclad. I'm sorry. He'll say, I said, told a person once. I commented once on YouTube. Biology is ironclad. And I said, well, biology is ironclad. You've never studied biology, have you? I'm like, oh. My response would have been, if I could respond to them, was, so when a person, oh really? So it's not ironclad. So when a person born with testicles, a male, says they are female, immediately their testicles become ovaries, right? That happens? No. But when a person born with ovaries says they are male, their ovaries immediately become testicles. Does that happen? No. It's more like you're born with either testicles or ovaries, and you're stuck with them. That's it. It's the only set you get. Very set in stone, or as I was saying, ironclad. I'm sorry. When you forget about, don't see the evidence right in front of you, and you come at me saying, "Oh, you never studied this, stuff." This smart stuff. You have that dumb stuff that's based on physical evidence. Not the smart stuff based on what someone said to me once. Like, are you sure? You sure? Are you okay? You need help over there? Oh my God! Because I'm like, no. The evil transgender movement is leading our children astray. Because I'm sorry. Here's the deal. I have a This is a YouTube safe video, and also hate mail is gone. But it may actually come back in a way because, I found a way to do it in a way that where you can't use my, you can't. There's ways that people are going to try to use my comments as evidence for harassment, which is very interesting when it's like I say, don't do this, it's dangerous. That's harassment. But when someone says, yes, I would like you to give me detailed instructions on what to do with something of theirs into my body, or my family's body, or something like that. That's not harassment at all. No, I'm just defending myself. Like, double standard. You know, double standard. Yeah, but that's okay because I know I'm going to keep doing this stuff. YouTube video is YouTube safe, so you will not see the what's it called? Oh yeah, the actual comment. You'll have to take my word for it. But here's the deal. Someone said I am transgender myself. I'm only 12. Lol. I used to be a girl. How does that work? You were born with ovaries? Okay, so you still are. You used to be one, and you still are. Continue on. But I identify as a boy. You can't do that. You cannot identify as a biological sex. You can try, but that's ridiculous. It's not true. My parents will let me cut my hair because it'll basically the look of how I look is the most important thing. The transgender person believes the transgender look is everything because they're trying to deceive people into thinking they are the opposite of biological sex. It's ridiculous. Continue on. Might make fun of me for being trans because that stuff is stupid. Continue on. But I still love them. I haven't gotten the courage to go into the guys' restroom yet in public. Someday I will. P. Basically, face with the tongue hanging out. Someday I will. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I immediately responded, please do not do that. You can get the men in there in trouble. You know. But someone's like, I don't understand what you're saying. Someone said, I'm like, how can you understand what I'm saying? If a person, especially a minor, female minor goes into a men's restroom, you could get the men in there in trouble super easily because, of course, you're a minor in a men's restroom. A female in a men's restroom. Oh, that's super dangerous for all the men in there. Like, I know, even if we didn't do nothing, and you freak out and say, they looked at me. They looked at me while I was trying to use the restroom. Like, you know, I'm sorry. That's really dangerous. They don't understand that. The transgender lifestyle, the evil transgender lifestyle, is leading our children astray. It's a huge thing in the comment section of. I can't say that. I'm not going to say what the comment section it is, so it's hard to find. Yeah, but there's comment sections that I have actually been posting in. You know, and I'm going to stop posting in and start doing videos because, again, we got to make sure we don't harass people by telling them that stuff that is dangerous, you know. Gotta do it that way, gotta do it this way so people come to me and defend themselves, you know, defend themselves, and not harassment. When they come at me, it's not harassment. When I go at them a little bit, it's harassment. When they come at me full force, it's not. It's defending themselves. You know, so I'm like, yeah, fun with that bullcrap. But yeah. Basically, I have to do that because, yeah, this is the way to do it. Make videos, people hate on the videos, and then they can leave whenever they want. That's how it's going to go. Yeah, people are saying this stuff. Well, Story Booth has great stories, but when you're talking about stuff that's some bullcrap, you know, get my collar out. Shoot, gotta look good. Get my collar out. You know, they're talking about some bullcrap. It ticks me off. It ticks me off so much because I'm sorry, Story Booth has great stories, but when they're talking about stuff like this. And the comment section is like, hey, yeah, that was a fun story. That was an awesome story. I'm doing the same thing as that boy in the story who wants to look like a girl. I'm doing the same thing. I'm being deceptive as well. Like, no. Deception is wrong. Lies are bad. Lies are sin. Lies are wrong. No, stop lying. Stop it. That transgender lifestyle is leading, the evil transgender lifestyle is leading our children astray. We have to stop it. We have to fight against it because it is dangerous. It has killed bunches of people. Okay, and they were like, no, people saying, stop, don't do that or you're going to die. Killed them. I'm like, I didn't. Yeah. Them saying, I'm not going to stop doing this. I'm going to keep on doing this. You know, then they died. You know, I'm like, we warned you. We warned you. And it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. When people mess around like that, it's just not cool. I gotta fight against it now. As a Christian, I must. And they're going to be like, well, I'm a Christian too. And, you know, there's nothing about saying anything about this except for in certain passages. The woman does not wear men's clothing, men does not wear women's clothing. Those that do that are desperate the Lord of God. That is Deuteronomy, right? Deuteronomy. Let me see. I can find that. I can find that easily. A woman must not wear. I can go there easily. Yeah, Deuteronomy 22, 5. Right here, Bible Hub. Bible Hub. A woman must not wear men's clothing, nor a man wear women's clothing, for the Lord your God detests anyone who does this. Why? Let's go. It's Proverbs. No. Lying lips are an abomination, right? Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, because it's lying. That's the issue. That's the issue with me when some people try to do this. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, they truly is delight. So when a woman wears men's clothing, it says she's a man, that's a lie. So yeah, God does not like that. When a man wears women's clothing, says he's a woman, that's a lie. God does not like that. Now here's the deal: when a woman wears a business suit, a blazer or something like that, looks like what a man wears, but it's designed for a woman, and she's not saying she's a man. She's trying to look smart in her Hillary Clinton suit. Pantsuit. That is not a lie. That's just looking good. When a man is like Irish, wants to wear a kilt or something like that, or a sarong, which is kind of definitely looks like a dress, or a robe, like crunk, wants to wear that. That's not lying. And he's not saying he's a woman. That's not lying. He's just wearing a different type of outfit. He's not trying to say, oh, I'm a woman. No, that's not a lie. When he's like, yeah, no, there are dudes out there trying to wear dresses and grow their hair long and say that they're women when they're totally not. They don't have wombs. So that's a lie. That's right. That's wrong. Now, the transgender movement is leading our children, the evil transgender movement is leading our children away, astray. But I say, not today, Satan. Not today, and not ever. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.